Welcome, Taurus, to your February 2022 reading. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below. And don't worry if I don't get back to you right away. I get back to everyone who subscribes and asks a question. Now, Taurus, I have to start out by saying Happy Chinese New Year. I don't know where you are in the world, but in Australia we have a very large Chinese community, and a lot of people celebrate Chinese New Year, which is on the 1st of February, and this is the year of the tiger, a very powerful year, and a year of being really brave and strong. And you are brave and strong anyway, Taurus. Being the bull, you are one of those people that can really be relied on. Now, also, happy Valentine's Day for all of you that are in love or wanting to be in love, or going to be having some Valentine's celebration. This is that month of love as well. Now, let's get into your reading. So, you start out the month with a very gentle, calming, relaxing energy of the Four of Swords. And I feel like for a lot of you, I can see the Four of Swords is right above the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is one of those cards where you've got a lot of stress, a lot of pressure on you, a lot of worries have been on you. But I feel like this is coming to an end in February, and you've got this beautiful, relaxing energy of the Four of Swords, which really talks about you. I mean, you may have had a holiday or a break, and or you may be going on a holiday or a break, but really what the Four of Swords is saying is you are going to take some time out. And you need it, particularly with all of this stress and worry that's going on around you. It's really a time of reflecting on, and it's a time of recovery as well from all of these worries and stresses that may have been burdening you over the Christmas and New Year period. It's a card of tranquility. It has a lot of beautiful, tranquil energy, and I feel like there's a peaceful atmosphere around you in February. You're starting out with that beautiful, peaceful energy. And it's a time for you to actually sort of reflect on things that have been going on in your life in the past, but also reflect on where it is you are wanting to be going. It's almost like you're going to that place where you can just shut the world out, close the door, and just be on your own in peace. And I feel like you're going to benefit from this quite a bit in February. Now, it's interesting, you've got 2 pages here and 2 kings. So I feel like you've got a lot of people around you, which can also be quite stressful as well. You've got an Aquarian, a Gemini. You're showing up here in your own reading. So that's quite powerful when that happens, Taurus. And you've also got a Capricorn here, but generally speaking, you have some earth signs. This is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus like yourself. Some air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarians. And they might be playing some significant part in your life in February. But 2 pages here, pages are messages or messengers. So I feel like there are going to be some messages coming through. Some of them are going to be quite useful. You're going to need them. This could be information about your studies, about your work, about contracts, legal issues. And this can be about your money as well. that are going to be coming in February. But the Page of Swords, swords are all about the air and the mind, the thoughts, the intellect. So I feel like you potentially could be thinking about going back to school, about getting some further study, about just personal growth for yourself here as well with the Page of Swords. But again, this is messages that really come in regarding useful information that is going to benefit you moving forward. And this, I feel like this can be to do with your money or studying, or maybe even paying bills regarding your studies, something like that. But there is some useful information coming through for you in that page. Now, the King of Pentacles. This is a Taurus energy. I would normally read this as a Taurus. This is a wonderful card in terms of your finances. This is really, you're in a great place financially, but I feel like in your work you are in a great place as well. It's interesting, the King of Pentacles is right above the Three of Pentacles, and to me this is about your wealth. This is about your business acumen. This is about you being really good at what you do. Your management skills are really great when it comes to your actual job, your business, if you've got your own business, or your money, your discipline, your financial kind of position. You are good at organizing all of these kind of things, and you're in a really strong position in February when it comes to money. You know, two kings here. Kings are powerful people, and it's interesting that we're in the year of the tiger, which is also a very powerful year. So I feel like in February you are going to be exerting a lot of self-power over your life, your finances, your career, your business. So this is quite interesting energy here. I really love the King of Pentacles. But the King of Pentacles as a person, this is someone that you can really rely on. And I feel like this describes you down to a T, Taurus. You are strong and steadfast, and you're there for people to lean on. You are compassionate, and you are a great helper. You're a great manager as well here. And this really reflects, like I mentioned earlier, the Three of Pentacles. You are having a wonderful time in your work environment. You have gotten to this stage where you are in this tight-knit little team. Things are working really well. You are able to impart your knowledge and your skills on those around you. It's the Three of Pentacles is that card of the master. The master is able to, you've got a hold on your job or your career or your business or whatever way it means you earn a living around you. You are doing it very well. You've got it down pat, sort of thing, and you are doing wonderfully in February. Things are really moving forward. You're working hard to achieve whatever goals it is that you have, and it's a general reading, so this is going to be different for all of you here. Now, the King of Swords. This traditionally would be a Gemini, but this is any air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. But the King of Swords is someone highly intelligent, and they are very good if you need advice, if you need to go to someone who can assist you in a specific direction in which you want to go in. The King of Swords is all about new and fresh ideas as well. Again, the swords are all about the mind, the intellect, your thoughts. But this is, I feel like when you get these court cards in a reading, often you are going to be displaying a lot of the characteristics of these cards, of these signs. So I feel like your intellectual prowess is going to be heightened in February. You are just so insightful here, and if you are learning or working on anything, you are going to be a quick learner. You're going to be able to be a problem solver, and this is a card of ethics as well, and having a lot of integrity. So I feel like this is a position that you're going to be taking in February, and I'll go into it a little bit further, but it's above the Six of Wands, which is very exciting as well. But this is almost like you've got this infinite knowledge, and people are going to be coming to you for advice as well. If you're not approaching this particular person in your life for advice, you might be the one giving advice to others. And because you have this air of authority and you know what you're talking about, people are going to be listening to your every word, and you're going to be able to seek out the truth or seek out the answers in any issues that do come up for you in February. Now you've got that Ten of Swords there, which can be a little bit of a tricky card, but as I said, it's above the Four of Swords, and I feel like these two are very linked. Now, you know, you've got four swords here out of 8 tarot cards, so might be a lot of stresses and strains and worries and things on your mind, and you might kind of feel like you're being a little bit bombarded in February, just with all the amount of work that you are having to do, or if you're organizing things, dealing with certain situations, you know, if you are having to start a new course of study, if you're starting some legal issues, things like that. It could be busy and you might be feeling like you're a little bit under attack here. But once you get that Ten of Swords, that's like the worst it can possibly get. and it's kind of talking about that's the end of it all. And being above the Four of Swords, you've got this calm energy around you. So I feel like if you do have any stresses or worries, or you're running around trying to do things to do with your work or your business or your studies or just your day-to-day life in general, and this can even relate to you personally and your personal growth as well. If you've got to do a lot of things for yourself personally, this is coming to an end, and you are in this air of tranquility. You've got this kind of energy of tranquility around you, so you are going to be coping quite well. Now that Page of Pentacles, this is another message. So I feel like there's going to be some new projects coming in for you. You might be getting some messages about some new projects, and could also be you might be seeing some results in any kind of effort that you've put in, and this could be to do with work, again, your studies. But I feel like when the Page of Pentacles comes in, you could be getting messages about new opportunities coming into your life. You could be getting messages about your money, your finances. There could be some great news about your career. And this is a card of new ventures as well. Now, because this is Pentacles, this is an earth sign. Pentacles are all about earth. So things in your day-to-day life, things in your work, things to do with your personal growth as well. So you might be getting some messages coming through for you here, but I feel like there are new projects coming in for you. And that Three of Pentacles, what a lovely card this is. You know, all Pentacles do talk about money, but this is a card of teamwork, of cooperation, of combined skills, and it's also a card of harmony and you working together collaboratively with other people. And this could be to build your wealth. If you have a career that you are wanting to put some energy and effort into, you might be working with other people to help build your career. If you've got a business that you want to start or you are working on, you're going to get other people in to help you out. And as I said, you've got people all around you here. So I think there are going to be a lot of people here to help you out if you do require any assistance. But the Three of Pentacles tells me you know what you're doing. You know you are the one that is guiding and directing and managing other people around you. So it's lovely energy in that Three of Pentacles. And you know what, Taurus? You are doing an amazing job because you have the most beautiful card, which is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is you being held up to acclaim, and people are cheering you on here. You have done such a wonderful such a wonderful job, and you can take pride in your accomplishments here in February. Other people are going to be admiring you. You could even get awards. You might be getting a mention in, you know, a newspaper, or getting you know, just acclaim from those around you. People are really going to look at you and your work, the work that you do, and you are just have been so successful. You're triumphant, essentially, with your new ideas, the way you think, the way you approach certain issues. You're going to be very triumphant in all of that, and you're going to be, you know, held to acclaim. As I said, people are really going to be proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. You're going to be applauded here for your success. It's wonderful. And you know, you've reached this level of success, and now you're kind of free to go on to that next stage, and you are able to grow personally and professionally. It's wonderful. It really is. Love this energy for you, Taurus. Now, your final card for the month of February from the Gateway Oracle deck is Embarking on Adventure. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? But I love to read the book, the messages from the book, because they're just so wonderful. Now, the affirmation for this particular card is, I savor the wonders of the world. And the meaning of this card is, new frontiers await you. You are entering a period of expansion and are also going beyond self-imposed limitations. Even if you feel hesitant, this is the time to try something new and do things in a different way. You might even visit far-off lands, step out of your comfort zone and into some fun. The universe wants you to know there is a vast and wondrous vista just around the corner, but you'll never see it if you don't venture out. Adventure often entails risk, but without it, life can become lackluster and stagnant. Plan a trip. Take some classes that push you out of your comfort zone. Experiment with new styles. Do the same things that you've always done, but in new and different ways. Go beyond your boundaries and step out of character. I love that message for you, Taurus. That might be a little tricky for some of you Taurians. I know the Taurians that I know, they like to get into a groove. They like the status quo. They don't like to rock the boat a little bit, but this is going to really help you out so much if you do just change a little bit about your day-to-day life. And you know, it did talk about new line of study, and I do see that here for some of you. You might be doing it to get some more skills to move on in a different direction in your career, or you just might want to get some more skills to move on in the career that you were in. But the Six of Wands was talking about you really reaching this point where people are looking at you and cheering you on. You've achieved a wonderful stage of your development, of your career, in your life, and now embarking on an adventure can also be a metaphorical one as well. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are going on a trip, but some of you may very well be. But you are now ready to move on to that next stage in life because you've been so successful now. You can move on, stretch yourself, and you're going to find it helps you out so much. So I hope that resonated with you, Taurus. Have a wonderful February. Please like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to ask your question below if you are a new subscriber. Have a wonderful month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.